Once you've satisfied your hunger, get ready for more of the hottest casino games in Vegas. Our 24-hour, 30-table non-smoking poker room proudly hosts all the most popular poker games with a variety of betting limits. Visit the poker room for a schedule of daily tournaments. Whether you're going to hold 'em or fold 'em, the best place for poker is at South Point Casino. You'll notice that our craps tables are usually the loudest in the casino. If you've never played, join one of our free craps lessons to find out what makes this game so exciting. Check with the craps dealer for schedules and give it a roll. Bingo is also an exciting way to spend your time. We offer 7 sessions of bingo every day. Bingo! And each session includes a cash ball jackpot, 12 bingo games, a progressive double action game, and a $10,000 bonus coverall. Electronic units are available. If you haven't played bingo with us, give it a try today. Guests can also get in on the action at our one-of-a-kind race and sports books. 2 separate rooms designed to maximize your experience and comfort. Our sports book, with over 400 seats, puts you right in the middle of the action, 24 hours a day. The friendly ticket writers are happy to help, and it's conveniently located next to the famous Del Mar Deli, where you'll find supersized portions of delicious deli items like roast beef, pastrami, and Reuben sandwiches, or soups, salads, and pizza, plus spectacular desserts fit for a king. And right next door is the race book, over 150 seats, each with its own TV screen. There are 16 interactive player terminals, so you can bet right from your seat.
So I bet Pirates superstar pitcher Paul Skeens to allow no hits today. It was rained out. Okay, technically he didn't allow any hits, so I win. I also have a bet on Paul Skeens to allow no hits all season. $10 pays $12.5 million. So feeling pretty good about that. Drew Dog, roll the open. Live from the South Point Casino here in Las Vegas, just south of the Strip. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. And thanks for searching YouTube to watch the show that kids skip algebra to watch and then actually learn things on this show they'll use later in life. Punchlines. It's a program that's a mix of sports, comedy, conversation, some viral videos, and some very smart gambling advice from people usually in that chair. I'm your host, Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan. And today's show, we will dive head first into another busy week of sports, kind of like this fan. Okay, so he's having a brew. Friends are probably like, all right, he's the man. He can drink as many as he wants and be fine. Oh, no. Oh, man, he's done. Those are his real friends because they just laugh and point. If they were strangers, they go, oh my God, run over and check on that guy. But if it's just Vinny doing something stupid. I didn't mean to use the name Vinny. I don't know why. Sorry. Sorry, Vinny. I'm sorry, Vinny. Okay. By the way, thank goodness camera phones didn't exist 30 years ago, or I would have been in a lot of trouble. We're going to kick off our week of shows with 2 days in a row from 4-time national champ at UNLV and president of the Whoa fan club. Sports betting analyst Alex White is here. Woo, Alex. Alex, very orange and sparkly today on a Monday. I like it. I do. I like it. It's like, wow. It's like Monday right there. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah. I typically wear a lot of black, so.
Yeah, right. You do.
It calls for attention when I wear colors, which I don't really want. But yeah, thank you, Frank. I appreciate it.
But I'm saying I like it, and then you save it for October, and then we'll wear it at Halloween again. It's cute.
Okay.
All right. So anything exciting this weekend that you did?
No, I actually was kind of sick in and out, like feeling a little off and on all weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel better. I
like when someone says they're sick when they always do this. No, but I'm good.
Well, you started to lean away from me first. You're like, I've already been through that.
There's no way I could possibly get what I had again. Isn't that how it works? Once you get one strain, does that work that way? Seems like it. Seems like it. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at today's punch menu, Alex. Here we go. We got a lot to talk about. Excuse me.
May I take your order?
We have a major leaguer who had to be the team's bat boy for a day in our comedy clip, and we offer some gambling advice and our picks at 12:36. We'll close the show with a cute video of a funny little dog, and it's going with the theme of a dog with another animal. Last week we had a dog and an otter. We had a dog and
a monkey.
A monkey, right? And I don't want to tease tomorrow, but I don't think we did this one yet. The dog on the horse. That'll be for tomorrow. But today there's another dog and another mystery animal. All right, let's go to top of show breaking video. Drew Dog running the show back there, buddy. Good seeing you. Drew Dog and I, by the way. And and Courtney was there, and Matt Neverett was there. We went over to see Bill Dwyer, who was here co-hosting. He's been on the show 3 times. Do battle bots over in the stage behind the horseshoe, the old Bally's, and we had a blast. It was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad Matt got to go.
Listen, Matt it was so great because I'm like, we have to get a reaction shot of Matt walking in and seeing the place where the battle bots fight. So I'm like getting this video, Drew Dog, and I'm like, okay, let's get his reaction. And they had the lights off in the thing, so it really wasn't that great. But Matt had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It is a great show. If you have kids or you're just a fan of battle bots, go see the show. It's so well run. A lot of people involved. A lot of MCs come out, and Bill, of course, is the host with his buddy, and it's just a great time. So we're going to show that video at the end of the week. This Friday, you will see us at BattleBots. It was a lot of fun. And Matt was getting into it too. He had his red vines, and he was into it. He was like eating licorice. He's like, "This is so cool!" And there was fire. And by the way, I got to operate the pulverizer and try to hit one of the things, and I actually hit it a couple times.
Wow.
We'll have footage. It's going to be great. So we'll see that on Friday. It's a tease, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's start with top of show breaking video. Let's start with the Baseball Hall of Famer accomplishing something on the hardwood and winning $10,000 for a student at Bucknell College in Pennsylvania. Here, this is A-Rod. Steps up, does a couple cool guy dribbles, and then just pulls up at half court. Okay, apparently banks were open on a Sunday because he did bank that in. But first of all, I don't know why A-Rod is at Bucknell. Maybe he has a kid going there?
I have no idea.
But he hit it, and but sadly, I was reported today after that shot, he tested positive. Is that joke too easy? Okay. Steroids. Okay. But he won $10,000 for the kid. Now, I hope this doesn't happen where the school's like, well, wait, that was a professional athlete doing it. That probably shouldn't be allowed because this happened in Massachusetts last week or a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you were here for this clip. Kid hit a half quarter. I won $10,000, but apparently they reviewed it and his foot was across the line. So the school didn't want to pay it. So they got so much crap from everybody online that they ended up paying the kid $10,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like come on.
That's terrible
it's
that
terrible.
they even tried to back out of that.
They weren't going to forget the school in Massachusetts, but they didn't want to pay it, but they did. Okay, now before we get back to baseball, because we have a lot of baseball, we have okay, you guys know that we love Caitlin Clark, and there's only one NASCAR driver I really like. Who is it? The Italian guy,
yeah.
Joey Logano. Yes, exactly. I was quizzing Alex and screaming Joey Logano. Joey Logano. Yes, we love Joey Logano. It's the only guy I've ever bet on. So imagine if we had a clip of Caitlin Clark and Joey Logano. My head might explode. There's no way they're on the team doing the same clip, right? Oh my God, yes they are. Here we go. They're ripping open some WNBA cards.
You got Delano Bonner.
Seeing who can do it faster.
Kyle Larson, that's a good pick too.
That is too. Not my teammate, so I like that.
Is everyone your teammate? I feel like as we've gone through this, everyone's been your teammate.
No.
Every pack you open, she's like, oh, that's my teammate.
I just got good luck like
Only
that.
12 teams.
Only 12. Exactly. It's not that. A lot of trading, a lot of free agents. They did not get a Caitlin Clark card, but Joey Logano and Caitlin Clark in the same room opening cards. Now, I want to point out that today, wait, hold on one second. Yeah. It's National Trading Card Day. That's one of the days that I'll be mentioning. It actually is a real one. It's National Trading Card Day. And after watching that, I'm going to need a minute because it was Caitlin Clark and Joey Logano. Very wiping tears from my eyes. All right, moving on. Baseball season is back. Did you watch any preseason baseball by chance?
I actually did turn on a little preseason baseball yesterday.
Okay. I may or may not know somebody who actually wagered on a spring training game. Reno Paul. He bet on a game. I did not. I watched the Pirates. The Pirates are 2-0. Looking pretty good. Feeling good about the team. Not really. But listen, here's a clip, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you're going to get in one 12-second clip. The bark of a beer fender yelling, beer, beer, beer. Florida sunshine shining down. The crack of a bat hitting a bomb. This is the perfect trifecta, and it's all in 12 seconds. Here we go. At a Yankee game. Crank it up. So you hear beer, beer, beer. Sunshine. Giancarlo Stanton crushes a ball.
I thought he was injured.
That's what did you say that? Or
Yeah.
did you, everyone said, all the comments were like, I thought he was injured.
Yeah. All right, I guess he's not injured.
Somehow it's a safe bet that he will be injured at some point. But Yankees, I don't know if you saw the big news over the weekend. This was announced on Friday. The Yankees finally, after 50 years, are going to be allowed to have facial hair.
Yes, I did see that.
This is a big deal. If you're a baseball fan like Garrett Cole, longtime Pirate, then he was on the Astros, always had like a big beard. Signed with the Yankees where he always wanted to play, had to shave his beard immediately. A lot of guys who have played for the Yankees have always complained about this policy. They figured it's time, so they're allowed to have well-manicured beards.
Right.
So I don't know if they're going to have they're going to have some sort of contest in the clubhouse who can come up with the nicest beard. But I don't know what that means. Like probably it can't be hanging.
Correct.
It has to be well groomed.
Yes. Are you sad at all?
Because there were guys that would get traded. Matter of fact, didn't Greg Vaughn? Yeah. Greg Vaughn talked about this. Yeah, thank you. Ryan and Ann are both nodding. What was that? Yeah, Marge Shaw called. Yeah, it said you're traded to the Yankees, and the facial hair place says I'm not going or whatever. So, yeah, this has cost them some big players and guys that didn't want to shave, and so anyway, they can have nice beards now. Big year in the Bronx. They're gonna need Stan. They're gonna need Judge because they lost Soto. It's not like he did anything in his first at bat in spring training. Oh wait, he hit a home run. All right, now talking about people who never were allowed to have beards, the Yankees. To a guy that seems like he's always had a beard, and maybe even when he played in high school ball here in Vegas, one of those guys that looked like he probably had a beard as a kid. Bryce Harper loves the Phillies, loves being in Philadelphia. He wanted to show how much he loved Philadelphia, so he got a tattoo of the Philly Fanatic. So here's a picture of it right there. It says Bryce Harper loves the Phillies so much, he got him tatted on his arm. I mean, that's funny. I laughed at that. That's a good one. Not as hard as Washington National fans who still laugh at him because the year after he left, they won the World Series. But I get it. But that's showing commitment.
Yeah.
But also when a team gives you $300 million, why not? What the hell? I'll get a tattoo. The Phillies over-under, I looked here at South Point, 91.5. Now, I know it's too early for us to really be getting into win totals. Some have jumped out. I believe the White Sox are 55 or... Does that sound right, or is it even lower?
I thought it was 52.5.
52.5. That sounds
Maybe
even
it's
right.
54.5.
It's very low. So we'll check on that. But they're low. But the Phillies, 91.5 with the Mets improved, and Atlanta with Acuna coming back. It seems like a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I could bet that.
So I don't know. That's probably the toughest division in baseball, perhaps this year. So we'll be doing as spring training really kicks into high gear. And we see what's going on. We'll start talking more about win totals. I know the Dodger one is still outrageous, but
can you tell me how you and Jeff worded it last Thursday? Because I liked that question.
Okay. He was saying, would I feel more comfortable taking a Dodger under or a White Sox over?
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. And I said I would probably be more comfortable taking a White Sox over because I think the Dodgers are going to win 104, 105 games. I don't see it. I don't know. 53 on the White Sox?
Oh, it went up.
It went, money's coming in.
You should have taken the over.
I'm not going to bet the White. I would never involve the White Sox in any year-long bet. The Pirates are right where they're supposed to be. I think it's 76 on the Pirates, 76.5. It's what they won last year. I'll have to check it, but
I would take the under.
On the Pirates?
Of the Dodgers.
Oh, of the Dodgers.
Of those two.
It's a lot of wins. It's a lot of wins to put on a team. And I know it's the first time in a few years. Chris was even saying that there was a team supposed to win over 100 games. I think they'll do it. I really do. They're too deep. They just got Derek May back, who hasn't pitched in like 2 years. And he's back, and he looks good. All right. Lastly but not least, the 13th ranked NC Wolfpack game. Did you watch any of this game yesterday? Lady Hoops, North Carolina State upset number 1 Notre Dame. I actually put it on because I got an alert that they were going into overtime. So I put it on. I think I went double overtime. Instant classic. So the ladies wanted to surprise their coach by doing one of those things where he comes running in all excited and they wanted to act like they weren't excited. And he's like, well, I don't care about you guys. And then they shower him. So this is a great clip. Watch this. Yeah, so they're silent.
Y'all can act that way, but I'm not.
He actually said, all right, fine. If you girls want to act that way, I'm not. That's great. And it was a hell of a game. I was actually on the edge of my seat. I'm always going to root against Notre Dame, so I was rooting for the Wolfpack. But great game, and tournament time is close.
Just please don't root against Notre Dame for the championship game.
Do you have them?
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
But actually, my dad, Kenny White, he talked about that game on Sports by the Book yesterday because he said that NC State had revenge from last year in the conference tournament. So he loves Notre Dame. That's why I bet them to win it all. But he even stayed off of that. So he should have,
it was unbelievable.
Should have taken NC State. I think he just stayed away, but
they won
that's
outright.
A good win.
They were 13th ranked. It's not like they were, but boy, I'll tell you, it was an exciting game to watch. So we're going to have a great tournament this year, and we'll be upstairs for all of it. It'll be fun. All right, let's move on to our comedy clip of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy spring training is here, and so are the big leaguers, but maybe not Blue Jays pitcher Chris Bassett, who finished last in the team's fantasy football league, and as his punishment, he had to be bat boy for a day with his record displayed on the back of his jersey in our comedy clip.
Some win their fantasy football leagues, and others are Chris Bassett. 4-10 record for him in the Blue Jays fantasy league.
I'll do that.
All right.
I'll be if they'll let me, I'll be the Aviators Batgirl for a game.
4-10. So Chris Bassett had to wear the 4-10. I mean, his teammates really hounded Bassett. No crickets? Okay. They're there. Oh, are they? They're there. Okay. Anyway, does anyone recall who finished last in the league? Alex? Okay. So what will you have to do something?
As I'm saying, I'll do that at an Aviators game. Gary, I need the night off. I can't be your MC because I have to be the Batgirl.
You're going to have a jersey made.
The best part is Fran Reardon, the manager, I've talked to him about sports a lot.
Yeah.
So he would probably actually find it really funny if I told him I lost the fantasy league and
what was your record? Was yours around 4-10?
Ryan?
We have our commissioner here. We'll check later.
Yeah, it was about 4.
We'll go 4-10. Just go 4-10. If you get a jersey made up, yeah, you got to do something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's check roll call out. Let's see.
That wasn't good enough for you, though. We want me to do something. What else?
No.
Think of some other ideas.
That's a group decision. All right, I got to hit live chat. I always hit top chat. All right. So I asked everybody in the room today, who is your dark horse to win the men's basketball national championship? Let's see here. We need Jeff Parles to tell us which college mascot is dark horse. Very funny. Dean Hill. I think Michigan State could win it all. Mr. March, Tom Izzo. I'm always going to root for him. This is the age I've become. I just find myself rooting for coaches and not programs anymore. As everyone knows, I am a St. John's fan because of Rick Pitino. Plus, I just miss all the old Big East teams and the way they used to play. I like that team a lot. They're 25-1 to win the national championship. They're up to 7th. New rankings
really
came out, and I enjoy watching them play. So let's see here. JR, Johnny from the ballpark. My dark horse was Florida a few weeks ago, but it can't be a dark horse anymore. Can Michigan State be a dark horse? Probably not because of Izzo. So we'll go with the Terps. Wow, he's going with Maryland.
I like that team a lot, too.
Oh, my. Okay, well, I'm sure Courtney will like to hear that. Let's see here. Happy Punchies. Okay, JR, again, don't jump in a Vegas pool in January. Yeah, we know that. Michigan State. Okay, Dean Hill, JR, I would say you're right, but I got Michigan State at 33-1. So
I think they're still 40-1, right?
Wow.
40-1
okay.
here.
Take a look at take a look at Michigan State then. A lot of people seem to like that. Let's see here. Dean Hill, J.R. Caesars has Michigan State at 28-1.
Jeez.
From Wiki. Oh, JR said, okay, Johnny sent this over from Wiki. A-Rod was at Bucknell to speak about a company he founded with 2 other entrepreneurs who both graduated from Bucknell, and one is a Bucknell trustee. So that's why he was in town. I wonder if that has anything to do with when he was on Shark Tank and invested in a bunch of businesses. Maybe that was the Bucknell connection. Cubs were great plus money in the first spring training game against the Dodgers last week. Not sure if that's the one Reno Paul may or may not have bet. Cubs beat the Dodgers in the second game, too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Greg Vaughn talks about it going. Oh, yeah. Greg Vaughn did talk about it going to the Reds because you would know, Johnny, big Reds fan. What about Ellie De La Cruz? 2 homers in his first 2 at-bats. Yeah, he's going to be a beast in the National League Central. The Reds made a couple moves. Gavin Lux, I don't know. I prefer to see the Reds win over the Brewers or the Cardinals, so I don't mind Cincinnati. But what about O'Neill Cruz? Could be the battle of the Cruzes in the NL Central. Dark horse in the NCAA tournament. Utah State, says Evna Tola. Everyone needs to laugh. Utah State. Wow. Alex, no? Wincing at that one a little bit?
Actually, I had Cofield and Company last Friday, and we had the Utah State coach on, and he was awesome to talk to, and it was his first year there.
Yeah.
And he casually brought up that he is friends with or coached and was the best man at Boston Celtics head coach. What's his name?
Joe.
Yes.
Yep, Joe. I just call him Joe.
Yeah.
Boston Joe.
Yeah.
Mazzulo.
Thank you.
Who was that?
Yes.
Was that Ryan from the Aggressive Note? Thank you, Ryan. I knew it started with him.
So yeah, I would like to root for a little Mountain West, but I don't know. I don't think the Mountain West is very good this year, so that kind of scares me.
Don't let Matt Neverett hear you say.
What about St. Mary's?
We'll get to St. Mary's,
Yeah,
and
of
that's
course.
crazy. We're going to talk about St. Mary's because their winning percentage is awesome, and I had them Friday, but we'll talk about what I made a mistake on. B-Town Dummy. I should probably read this first, but I'm not. Does Nicotero think it's national? My shirt says I work at the Kia Car Lot Day. You know what? This is... Okay. All right, that's enough from them.
Did you get your car back?
I never took it in because it's going to take 2 days. I'll figure it out. All right, ladies. Oh, my God. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell happened? Speaking of, let's go to That's Crazy right now. It's Alex White is here. Alex has got a couple. I got a couple. Let Chalk out. Let's hear him roar. Here we go.
That's crazy.
He barked. Might want to get a vet appointment. Someone make a vet appointment for Chalk. He's not sounding too good. All right, Alex, what do you have for us? You got a little golf and you got a little college basketball.
Little golf, little college basketball.
All right.
So starting with golf.
Some guy named
because
Brian Campbell.
We did have the Mexico Open this past weekend, and Brian Campbell won. His odds before the tournament were 150 to 1. The craziest part is, of course, he was the least bet golfer going into the tournament. He won. They had to go into a playoff too.
I didn't see any of this. By the way, I've never heard of Brian Campbell. He was the least bet golfer. No surprise there. He's also the least known golfer to me. But there's a nice picture of him and his lady there embracing after he won. But yeah, plus 15,000.
Yep.
Yeah, Brian Campbell. So there you go. There's Brian Campbell. Ironically, he was plus 15 because there's his 15 minutes of fame, because we will most likely never hear Brian Campbell again. What do I know? I just know Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out soon on Netflix.
Yeah, maybe that's the start of winning.
It could be.
Quite a few.
All right, what else do you have for us today? Something from Jay Kuda, our friend Jay Kuda.
I found this from Jay Kuda. I thought it was fitting because we do have a couple games tonight from this conference, but he broke down Big Ten by day and their records. So if you look at Monday, it's a good day for the Big Ten here. And looking at two teams for today, we have Michigan and Nebraska. It doesn't help us much because both of them have a nice winning record. Michigan 4-0 on Mondays, and Nebraska is 3-0.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm laughing at? Every time I see the Big Ten and I see Oregon and Southern Cal and UCLA and Washington on there, it blows my mind. It's just, that's too weird.
Yeah.
It's too weird. Those are good. And Jay Kuda, again, we love you. He's the best. All right, I have a couple. We're going to shift to college baseball. Oh, no, we'll go with this one first. Yeah, speaking of college basketball. Best winning percentage in men's college basketball since the start of 2007-2008. So we're talking 17 years here. This is amazing. Gonzaga, no surprise. If you would have asked me, can you name one of them, I would have said Kansas and Gonzaga. I really would have. Duke, probably. Kentucky had a couple down years. I was surprised. But St. Mary's, that we found out is in what state, Ann? There you go. It's in Maryland. And apparently I was told later in the day that I drove by there for a wedding when we were in Maryland. And she's like, you've seen St. Mary's before. So St. Mary's played on Friday. They had beaten St. Joseph's by 15 the first matchup. I said the over, every time St. Mary's plays a team with a losing record, the over hits, the over missed by like 2 points. So I went away from picking St. Mary's to cover, which they did massively. And I came up short on Friday's pick.
Wait, what St. Mary's are you talking about?
Is this a different St. Mary's?
Yeah.
Is that the California St. Mary's? Oh, okay.
California.
All right. Oh, the other,
Yeah.
so wait, one spells it out and the other goes by an abbreviation? And that differentiates?
Well, there's a St. Mary's.
But they both go by St. Mary's.
St. Mary's College.
St. Mary's College.
Yeah.
Folks, this was to see if the crew's paying attention today.
And we were. We passed.
And we were not. We passed. All right, so that's St. Mary's that always plays Gonzaga. There you go. So, all right, never mind. Let's go to the next one.
Nick Sansone is also paying attention. He just called
Oh, that guy. That's pain in the ass. All right, St. Mary's in Cali. I know. I wanted to see if everyone. It's April Fools. Next. Oh, Jesus.
St. Mary's 125-1 right now to win March Madness.
That one hurts. Just take St. John's.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, St. John's or SAIN?
Whoa, Alex. Wow. Remember when Alex used to not wow. Okay. Here's my second one. This one is factual because I got it from Matt and Everett. This one's pretty incredible. There's this college, speaking of Maryland, that had a very long losing streak, and we have a little video to show you here. They finally won a game.
What? You got this from Matt and Everett?
I did, right?
No.
Was this from you?
Yes.
I'm just going to start the show over. I think Matt sent this to me.
Okay.
I think 2 people sent it to me. All right, just what does it say? Here we go. Maryland's Eastern Shores baseball team had lost 55 games. They won 0-48 last year. They finally won a game. Congratulations.
Should we watch it again? I'm sorry.
Can we watch it again? Sure. Roll it again. Let's see. Well, why not? These poor kids haven't won a game. This is not a Kia shirt, Christian. All right, we don't need to see it again. Let's just, that's crazy.
But they did not win a game last year. Last time they won was 2023. Then, yeah.
Now, did they defeat St. Mary's or Saint Mary's? I'm never going to live that one down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our Monday montage. Now, we didn't do one last week because we had other things we had to do. So this one's going to be doubly as good. Drew Dog was in the lab all weekend working on this. So here we go. Highlights from last week's show. Time for our Monday montage. The Four Nations.
Terrible name.
What would be a better name?
Well, that just describes the nations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, don't you put a cup or something on the end? Terrible. Four Nations.
World War III. There's a Michael Jordan, then there's Mini-Me, and then, I don't understand. Doesn't that feel like it's the White House? With the gold? What else could that possibly, Family Day, Tennis Pro Day?
President's Day.
What's that?
President's
Oh, President's Day! It's Jeff Parles' Day. Just me and Kate. There we go. It builds. It builds. Look how Jerry Evans. Sean, everyone's doing it for Jeff Parles.
I'm gonna blush.
And Kyrie Irving steals money.
Oh my God. He needs money for his foundation to try and convince people the world's flat.
You're crying. You're literally crying.
I just can't. The idea of the head coach of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Well, what's even worse is there's a head coach of the Generals.
The Generals. Oh, God.
Go out there, guys.
Oh, man. I could be on the hot seat. What am I this season? 0-31? Oh, Christ.
California.
What would your hobby be?
Hunt human for game.
See a little fella?
His name is Dar.
Yeah.
And he's mini.
My wingspan is over 6 feet. Did you know that? And I'm 5'10". Look at that wingspan.
It's supposed to be the same as your height.
I know, but mine is bigger. Look at those fingers.
You're
I got decent long arms.
You're like Wimby. Yeah. Oh, I had a gym teacher do something to me once.
Yeah.
Well, that sounded wrong.
What?
That came out really wrong. It involved hitting me up
you-
against a bleacher.
is-
This is going south.
Wow. Did you file charges?
Can I file charges still? It was a long time ago. Mount St. Mary's was the college that played. Yeah. You guys all knew that.
Yeah, it's.
There we go. All right, Drew Dog, another nice job on the Monday montage. Or we could just call it the Dwyer montage because Bill was so funny here last Friday. He did a great job. All right, let's look at today's show. It's episode 343 or 44. I kind of lost count. I think it's 43.
That's what kind of day it is, huh?
It's one of those days. I think it's 43, not 44. That'll be tomorrow when Alex is back. It's also, let's see here, February 24th. Here are the fake days. Or here are the national days. One of these is fake. National Trading Card Day. Now, we'll see. National Tortilla Chip Day, which I feel we've had before. World Bartender Day. Twin Peaks Day, celebrating the TV show. National Share a Family Recipe Day. And National I Hate Coriander Day. So behind the glass here, Jerry's going tortilla chips. Vince is saying family recipe. Drew Dog, I hate coriander for real. All right, Ann, you want in on this?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks? Okay, and Alex?
I'm going with the family recipe as well.
Congratulations. to Vince and Alex. Family recipe is not true at all. That is a fake one. I looked it up. There is just a National Recipe Day, but not Sheriff Family Recipe Day. Do you have a secret recipe for anything? You cook a lot?
No.
No. When's the last time you cooked something and what was it?
Oh gosh.
Not what? What happened? My chili, I would say.
Yeah.
Special chili.
I've had your chili. Very good.
Oh, yeah, you have had some. That's right. Ryan's had some, too. Couple bowls. Brian Campbell. Let's see here. Keith Lyle. Oh, wait. Different St. Mary's. Yeah, we've already established. Frank is... We've already established I've made a mistake today. Who's Brian Campbell? What's going on with Brian Campbell? What? I have to go back farther.
Wait.
What is going on?
Our golf winner is in is in the chat. Was that him?
Brian Campbell? Brian Campbell, unknown brother of Babalu. Oh, you son of a... You got me on Babalu again. Okay, different St. Mary's. We've established that. Brian Campbell has a very famous sister. You guys are kidding me again. Soupy Campbell. All right, enough of Brian Campbell. Enough of St. Mary's. Someone get me a St. Mary's t-shirt. Or Mount St. Mary's. Okay, all right. Here we go. What's going on now? I don't know. All right, the birthdays. Floyd Mayweather. Doesn't he live in Vegas? Yeah. Floyd Mayweather turns 48. Hall of Famer, Baseball Hall of Famer, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murray is 69 years old. I did that one. That was a little planted joke. Eddie Murray, who was never amongst the top 5 baseball players in the league any particular year. You want to look at the back of a baseball card, look up Eddie Murray. He played for about 10 teams. This guy was just Mr. Consistent. I have his rookie card, actually, which I don't know how much it's worth, but I think it was 79 because I think he played in that World Series. 500 homers, 3,000 hits, a guy that just was consistent. Switch hitter, by the way. Really underrated baseball player. But again, he as Jeff would call him, a compiler, which Jeff acts like is a bad thing. He's like, oh, he just compiled a bunch of stats. Isn't that the point of the game? But anyway, also singing a happy birthday today, Rupert Holmes, who, of course, had the big hit with the Escape the Pina Colada song. If you like pina, which is about a couple that are seeking infidelity, and then they walk in on each other after answering the person, and they're like, oh, you were going to cheat on me, I was going to cheat on you. Really stupid song. By the way, his real name is David Goldstein. He's 78. And there you go. There are your birthdays. I was assuming Vince would play that when we wrap the show up, but we opened the day with it here. So we don't know what he's going to play at the end of the show. Here's the AI Kane put together up in Utah. Here we go. Hopefully St. Mary's is involved somehow. Here we go. All right, Floyd Mayweather. He's the champ at bartending. Okay. Looks very menacing right there. Well, he is a heavy middleweight champ. Then Twin Peaks, National Twin Peaks Day. Is that supposed to be Eddie Murray? I guess. He looks a little Asian, kind of, doesn't he? Eddie Murray's not Asian, but Rupert Holmes, we don't have anything with pina. Is he drinking a pina colada? Oh, if Floyd Mayweather was making a pina colada, then it would have made sense. All right, man. All right, interesting.
Eddie Murray won Rookie of the Year for the Baltimore Orioles.
He did, in 79?
Yeah.
Was it 79? Okay. Wait. I have his baseball card.
77.
77? Oh, my God. Was it really?
Yeah.
That was the first year I collected cards. I remember the card. I have it. Yeah, that's right. They won the World Series in 83 on Ripken's rookie year. Eddie Murray again, but he played for Baltimore, L.A. He played for the Mets. He played for a ton of teams. But again, Hall of Famer. Okay. We have some videos to show you guys before we get to picks at 12:36. Is that right? Am I missing anything? This is the perfect show so far, ladies and gentlemen.
One of the best.
So we were talking about St. John's basketball, so let's get to St. John's basketball here. Rick Pitino has St. John's in the top 10, and his players are trusting his decades as the head coach. So here's Rick Pitino talking to his team.
Years of experience. When you play for the name on the front, the back prospers. When you play for the name on the back, you never prosper. All you are is guys with good stats. That's it. So play for the front. Give everything you have for the front name, St. John's.
There you go. Play for St. John's. Again, we talked about how he yelled at his team last week. Mick Cronin yelled at UCLA a few months. It seems to look, these are young kids that need to be coached.
except for it did not work for men's Notre Dame team.
It did not.
No.
Oh, that guy. That's right. Did we show that or not? I can't remember if we did or not.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was on his phone. Yeah, that guy. Anyway, St. John's. Go ahead, continue.
First time they swept UConn in the regular season in how long? Do you know?
I do not. How long?
25 years.
Yeah, Dan Hurley probably not happy. That line was like 3.5. I think it wasn't a big line. I want to say because I looked after the game because St. John's won convincingly, and I watched some of that game and. I just like the way they look. They're quick.
3.5.
3.5.
Right.
It was 3.5. Yeah, because I wasn't sure what the spread was. They're for real. They're up to 7th in the polls. Are there any other teams right now? Have you placed any futures on any other men's teams?
I have. Yeah, I do have 3 futures, but I don't love them, so I'm probably gonna. I think I have to get at least a couple more.
Okay.
Because I have Alabama.
Yeah.
And then I have Purdue 60-1, but Purdue just lost 4 in a row.
Okay.
So they're a struggle.
They're getting the losing out of the way. That's fine.
And then I have BYU at 200-1, but small ticket on that. And then St. Mary's, the California one.
Do you really?
125-1. Not
Mount St. Mary's. I got them confused. That's an easy mistake to make, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And your dad, I know Kenny White, he liked the SEC, right? One of the teams coming out of the SEC.
I think he has Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he first said Bama,
Right.
and I was like, yes, I love Nate Oates. They were there last year, Final Four.
Right.
I went and put some money on Bama, and then the next day he's like, I found another one. I like the Florida Gators. So I was like, thank you. Awesome.
I don't know.
Now we have it separate, so that's good.
Yeah. The tournament's going to be awesome this year. Pitt will not make the tournament, which is unfortunate. Remember when you told me?
They still have St. John's, because last year you had Duquesne.
I did.
It's more fun when you have
Duquesne. That's true. St. John, but also Chris's alma mater, Robert Morris, which is a school I've done 1,000 shows at. They're second right now in the Horizon League. So they've won like 12 or 13 in a row. So Robert Morris, maybe they sneak into the tournament. We don't know.
But yes, I remember when I told you about Pitt.
Yeah.
Well, I heard it on another show. Somebody gave that out to lay a price with Pitt to make the tournament.
Yeah. And by the way, thank God I didn't hear that because I would have bet it. They have just fallen apart. Jeff Capel again has lost this team, and a lot of guys are going to opt out. It's very sad what's going on, but ACC's tough. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? All right. We're going to wait. Let's just cue the picks at 12:36 now. Let's just do it now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start with the theme. Punchline picks at 12:36.
Punchline picks at 12:36.
All right, Alex. So over the weekend, how'd you do? Did you do all right?
I actually had a good weekend. On Saturday, I sent my dad like 15 plays in college basketball that I liked, and they were 10 and 5.
Nice.
And he gave out a few of them for his VIP club, and he picked the right out of those.
Nice.
So 5-0. Yeah, so I had a good weekend. And then I also did good in hockey because I kind of faded some of the teams that had a lot of players coming off of Four Nations. So anyways.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah. And by the way, just keep taking those Penguin overs, by the way, or because they've allowed over 200 goals. They've allowed the second most in the league, and their goaltending play has been horrible. They have an 18-year-old kid in Wheeling right now. He's a Russian kid, 6-0. His goals per game is like right around 1, if not under. He's the future, but they're paying Tristan Jarry $5.75 million for the next like 3 years. So that was a horrible signing by the GM Kyle Dubas. But just look at the Penguin overs. I'm not touching the Penguins in any way, but
I was rooting for them yesterday. And
what the hell happened over there? Not touching Penguins? I'm phrasing Archer touching Penguins. It's a chapter of my biography. All right. Anyway. Go ahead. What were you saying?
They had a ton of shots on goal in that game, but lost to the Rangers. Just came up a little short. But
terrible. 5-3 over would have hit. All right. So what do you got today?
I
Alex?
only have one today.
Okay.
And you got to go down to the extra board.
Oh yeah.
In the MEAC, we're going with Morgan State and Norfolk State. We're going over 156.5. Morgan State plays really fast. 41st. In the country, they have a nice trend that we can follow. 15-7 to the over on the year, 9-3 to the over on the road, and then Norfolk State 6-2 to the over at home. Better defensively than offensively, typically Norfolk State, but they're number 1. They have a nice 2-game lead in their conference, so it's kind of a meaningless game for them. And I made this game a lot higher, so good little edge here, going over 156.5.
Okay, nice. And how close are they to Mount St. Mary's? Those two schools, are they close by? All right, we won't worry about that. I'm looking at the NBA. This is the third time this year. I haven't done a lot of NBA, but I'm going back to the Detroit Pistons, who, if you would have told me last year I would have taken the Pistons 3 times to win, you would have thought I was crazy. But this team, Cade Cunningham's averaging over 25 points a game. I like the way they're playing. The Clippers, who are not playing well, Clippers in their last 10 are 5-5. Detroit's 8-2 at home. I think they've won 6 in a row at home. I'd have to check. Yeah, 6-game winning streak. And I just it opened at about 1. I'm taking the money line. I just take the Pistons to win at home tonight against the Clippers. I like seeing the Detroit Pistons as a good team because it's a team I hated as a kid, but they're like an old school team. Detroit's a great town, so I hope the Pistons continue to play well, and I think they beat the Clippers at home tonight, so I'm taking Pistons money line, stay hot. And speaking of hot, Joe D'Amico has texted me several times. He was not on the show Thursday. He will be back this Thursday on the program. Last Thursday, his dog Dice wasn't feeling so hot, so it has to get a procedure on Wednesday. So he's going to stay with the dog all Wednesday afterwards and work hard to come back and give you guys some picks. He had an awesome weekend on the picks he did give out. So Joe D'Amico will be back on Thursday, and we're positive thoughts on Dice, his one dog getting some surgery that's not too serious, but we know how important dogs are to all of us. So there you go. There's our picks. All right, here we go. We have a couple good videos here I wanted to show you. And this one, there's a great new follow on Instagram. You guys got to follow this. We showed one last week, the balloon thing. This is stupid stuff you might bet at 3 a.m. with the balloon fight. So you'll see the name of the site here you should follow. But this one right here, this is another one of them. Here we go. Roll it. They all start with, it's 3 a.m. and instead of sleeping, I'm betting on monkey bar kicking fights. So this is just insane.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just a bunch of guys, and whoever lasts the longest wins. I don't know. His hand just went out. So there you go. By the way, Reno Paul, who I sent this clip to, said yes, he would bet on this. We'll have a couple more later. What is the name of the website? What is that? Streambet.tv. Follow it. It's all a running. Yeah, it's just, I don't understand how that works, but that's a good one.
I imagine you could really actually train for that, though. Do some just hold there on the bar.
Is it the grip that's more important, or the leg strength as well?
I mean, it's a combination, I would assume, but that would be nice if you, All
right, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. By the way,
you need some core too, because I mean, even just holding the bar and lifting your legs, you got to train like that too.
That's insane. Okay, we're gonna go to clip number 3 here. Let me set it up for Alex. Okay, Alex. So this belongs in the never seen before file. Now, baseball season is upon us. Again, I have yet to ever. Have you gone to Arizona for spring?
I have gone to Arizona.
Which ones where did you go?
I don't.
Okay. It's a California team of some sort. So, but you have been to see spring training in Arizona.
Oh, I've been to both.
You've been to Florida too?
I've been to Florida too when my brother was there for the Twins.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which one did you like? Did you like better?
Fort Myers. Arizona's better because you can go to more games. They're way
proximity.
Closer.
They're a lot closer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Florida's spread out. I went to say I saw some Baltimore games and Pittsburgh games. It's a lot of fun. If you've never been to a spring training, it's a lot of fun. So obviously they don't try that hard, and weird things are going to happen. So I've never ever. I've watched tens of thousands of baseball games. Bases loaded, deep fly ball to center. Center fielder catches it, but all 3 runs score. So it's not ruled as a 3 RBI sac fly because there's errors involved, but I've never seen anything like this. So here we go, Colorado Rockies and Arizona. So I think that's Marte hit this. So the catch is made. So you know the guy from third's going to score, but all of a sudden you see him giddy up here because he hears the bench saying they're sending the guy from second. He makes it. Ball kicks away from the catcher. No one covering the plate. The guy who was on first comes around.
Oh my gosh!
And scores. Now that's Little League rules at its. I've never seen anything like that. You could see how that could happen in a pro game too. I mean, just because it's not like they're half speeding it, but that's unbelievable. All 3 runs scored on a sac fly.
Yeah, never seen that.
Someone said 2 people were arguing over how it would officially be scored. It's actually, I think, 2 RBIs and an error because the guy from second was heading home, and that was a legit play. But still, I've never seen anything like that. The most amazing thing I've ever seen in a baseball game, and I've talked about it, was Mickey Morandini for the Philadelphia Phillies had an unassisted triple play at a game in Pittsburgh, caught the ball, and he threw it down on the mound. thinking, the inning's over. And then I remember someone running out and grabbing it because there's only been like 9 unassisted triple plays in history. Because it was first and second, no one out, runners are going. So he catches a line drive, steps on second, and then tags the guy running from first to second. And everyone's like this, like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No one knew. Even the players were like, did we get 3 outs? 3, and he just dropped the ball, but they went out and got it. Hopefully it was sent to the Hall of Fame.
I definitely remember watching the Rockies when we went to spring training. And I remember going to a Rangers game too. Because, like I said, they're just so close. Do you just jump to Ubers and you can go see a bunch of different games?
I don't know why I've never gone, especially after living in LA for so long. I don't know why I never attended these games in Arizona. Florida, again, if you've never gone, it's such a great atmosphere. The players are more accessible. They like hang out after games and talk to people. And it's unbelievable. So definitely go do that. Okay. I think we have one more video, correct? And that's, what number is this? I want to set it up correctly. Oh, it's number 4. Okay. So you were watching some hockey over the weekend. You said, that's a great idea. So the players that played in 4 Nations, they got to be tired.
Oh my gosh. Oilers have lost 2 in a row.
Okay.
Florida Panthers have the most players.
Right.
So on Saturday, I faded them.
Okay.
And they lost outright. The Knights did win on Saturday, though. They got a good win. But I think Mark Stone won. Jack Eichel did not. But Jack Eichel was more the big player to lose for the
That's
USA.
a great idea, to look at the guys that played. I'm physically drained, but also emotionally drained. Yeah. So very smart to do. This clip here, ladies and gentlemen, is which one is this again?
Number 4.
Oh, yeah, this is the hockey guy.
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
So hopefully Caden bleeped this. So this was during a game. And the guy they always have the announcer that's between the penalty boxes. Oh, no, this is a different one. Holy shit, this show. Okay. Referee in the Canucks-Utah game takes a puck to the groin. There you go. I thought it was one with the announcer. Folks, all the shows. I don't know how much stuff will be in the montage. Oh, all the crap where I mess up. So there you go. Oh, did we see it? We missed it?
We all saw it. You missed it.
You played it twice, fittingly.
Want it a third time?
Yeah, why not? One more time. Because I missed this one. Okay, no, we don't have to do it.
Nope. Here we go.
Oh. That's not a penalty. That's a live puck. That's like a dead. That's, let's keep playing. All right, Alex.
I think you don't have the other one too?
I don't what?
We
don't have the other
okay.
one. Some shows are just not the best. I hope everyone enjoyed it. We have a lot of people in the chat room, though. They're probably... Yep, there's the trombone. We really needed to do that right there. Look, all the tourists walking by right now. All right, Alex, what's on your schedule for today? What do you got?
I'm going to Dave & Buster's.
Oh, yeah, you... All right, now here we have a little bet here. We are going to Dave & Buster's. We're going to go to Dave & Buster's tonight. Anyone's welcome if you want to come. The one over there in Henderson. We have to do some sort of wager on one of the games. Now, how are you at Pop-A-Shot? Because I was figuring we could record this and show it tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah.
Pop-A-Shot. Yeah, because you played basketball.
No big deal.
Okay, we have that. We also have the game that's the Connect 4 game that's basketball. So you have to get 4 in a row. So, all right. So Alex and I are going to make some wagers on this. We will be back tomorrow to show this, but we are heading over. Anyone's invited, whoever wants to come. There's no karaoke over there, Vince, though. Jerry and Ryan, Drew Dog, if you want to head over to Dave & Buster's tonight. There's also a lot of driving games, which I'm very good at. But Pop-A-Shot, we'll play a little back.
This kind of driving or like...
Yeah, that kind. No, they don't have any golf games. Oh, you even did the grip right. No, they have a soccer game. We're going to do all the sports-related games. Maybe we'll shoot a little video and we'll show it tomorrow on the program.
Wait, can Joey B tell us the odds?
Joey B set some odds for...
Who's the favorite?
Joey B only likes to set odds with Jeff because it annoys Jeff more than anything and it makes us all laugh. But Jeff Parles will be here on Thursday. On Friday... Now, I know I actually had someone text me who watches the show a lot. Greg Vaughn said he can be here on Friday this week, I think. So we want to talk spring training. We got Greg Vaughn lined up. So that'll be fun. And tomorrow, Alex is back. Frank asked to bleep the clip and then says S-H-I-T. That's okay. That's not a bad word. There was an F word in that one, and we couldn't say that. Anne's got her call. She was in the queue. It came. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. We will be back tomorrow, Alex and I. It's going to be a good work here on Punchlines. Make sure you watch tomorrow, Sports by the Book. You tomorrow, your dad and Jeff.
That's right. All three of us, 10 a.m.
Three-Headed Monster, 10 a.m. All right, thank you guys for everyone in the chat room. Thanks for watching the show. What's the last thing Nick said? I want to go to Goodyear to watch Cincy this year. All right. Wait. Thank you very much, guys. We have a dog today. We don't have a dog from Kenny White, but we have our dog of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So what do we have? Oh, it's a raccoon. Raccoons, I would never let in my house, but people do keep them domesticated. This dog apparently doesn't seem to mind. And then he rides them. The guy who worked at the convenience store by my old place, he had a pet raccoon.
I like raccoons.
And he'd feed him grapes. He said they were great pets. I don't know about them. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put this one in the time capsule as the greatest show ever by Frank Nicotero. I will come back stronger on Tuesday. That's it. Lions, live in Nevada every show.
Maybe I'll let you win tonight.